Dear international students, welcome back to Full Scholarships live video series. We'll be processing the application for Rhodes Scholarship Session 2027 in United Kingdom. This scholarship is open for masters and PhD, and students can apply for masters and PhD under this fully funded scholarship. We'll show the full process for this. Before we proceed, let me remind to subscribe YouTube channel Full Scholarships and do follow us on Instagram page as well. The link for this fully funded scholarship in UK is given in the video description below. You can check out any of the videos. Links are given in the respective descriptions, or on Instagram you can directly check out the stories or highlights and ask for the link in the chat section as well. You can also check out the about section of the YouTube. You can see the website fullscholarships.net or cashmanbook.com, and you can tap on that or directly search on Google fullscholarships.net. Once you land on this website here, you can read about this particular scholarship. This is the best opportunity for you to study in UK, and this scholarship will be offering postgraduate, masters, and PhD scholarships open to all countries. No IELTS exam is required for this, and there will be a full scholarship with £20,000 stipend per year, plus settling allowances, plus visa, and plus travel costs. Deadlines are not fixed; it varies throughout the different countries and sometimes courses as well. So yeah, this is the scholarship which surrounds around the University of Oxford. Most of the courses are offered under this university, as this is the bestest university in United Kingdom or across globe, hosting top QS rankings as well. And itself, it is a privilege if you get an offer from the Oxford. So you can apply for masters, PhD, or DPhil, and 100% application fee is waived. There's no application fee for the application here, and tuition fee 100% covered. This stipend will provide you cover for the accommodation, food, and daily expenses in Oxford as well. And if you're having dependents, they will be also covered on this National Health Service, and one flight from your home to destination and from back destination to the home country will be provided. Beside this, once you move in to the United Kingdom and Oxford, you'll be provided with the allowances for settling. So settlement allowances will be also provided. All you need to do is check your eligibility. Your country must be eligible for this, and there are certain age limits for the programs you must follow. And besides that, you should have your bachelor's degree completed and English proficiency as well. So if your courses are previously taught in the English language, you need to submit a medium of instruction, or you can say English proficiency certificate here. Simple application process is there. We'll show you that. Before you proceed for the application, you need to submit the documents, and you should recognize the documents first, having academic transcripts, proof of citizenship and passport, then CV, then personal statement, academic statement, and letter of recommendations. Now, once you are ready with the application documentation, you have met the eligibility criteria. Scroll down, and then you can see click here to apply. Tap on this button, it will open the official website from Rhodes Trust. This is the Oxford University Rhodes Scholarship application portal. Here you can see application for the Rhodes Scholarship 2027 are open. Click here to know more. As we already know, you can see mention all details are here. And before you proceed, you can check your eligibility here. Tap on the check your eligibility section, and there will be certain questions asked to you, and you have to fulfill. First, you have to find your country here, just like I do. Enter this, click on check your eligibility. Now you can see this is the first step. Our country is selected. Do you have the citizenship and nationality of the same country? Mention yes. Your education have been previously done in the same country? Yes, of course. And you meet the eligibility criteria. You must be under the age of 23 on 1st October 2027 for certain courses, and must be under the age of 27 for masters and doctorate courses. We are, so we'll mention yes. For your academic achievement, you should have a bachelor's degree already completed. Tap on yes. Now click on continue. So this is the pre-check, that is the review one. You can see you meet the eligibility criteria for the Rhodes Scholarship for India. Click on find out more and apply. Now we can see details about this here, and guide, application process, documentation, referees, everything is here. Scroll down, and the right hand side of the bottom corner you can see apply now button in the blue color. Tap on this, it will open the application portal page here. Now if you're new here for the first time, you need to click on create an account here. You'll need to enter your email, create a password, confirm the password, first name and last name, then country code, and enter the phone number and simply register. We already have done this part so that we can save time here. I'll just use my credentials so that I can log in here. My email and the password that I just used the same method to generate, and now I click on login here. So for the first time when you log in, you'll also receive the emails while you sign up, and you will have to verify the emails as well. Now you can see these are the preliminary notes. You have to read and accept the terms and conditions here. Now click on save and next so that we can fulfill the form. So first is the eligibility screen. You must not modify these answers later as this could result in loss of your application data. Of course, will not. Rhodes constituency. So you'll have to mention here, and we'll mention. Then the application must be submitted before 23rd of July for the India, and for rest of other countries it varies, so you'll have to check. Now enter your date of birth, so in the same format as they have mentioned here. Now, okay, okay, we have to mention in this format. Done. You can see the progress bar, current nationality, and have you completed school leaving exam? Yes, 12th standard we have completed. Received, or are you in final of undergraduate? We have already received. Country of residence. So these questions will be answered. Number of minimum education in the country, as we'll mention 10 here. What's the marking scheme? You can say out of 100, out of 10. You have to mention the CGPA scale here. So we'll just mention the 10 scale here. Then what's the final as of now? Our grade CGPA we have to mention. Applied to this scholarship before? No, we have not. Any tools you have used? You can mention social media or anything. How long have you been aware of Rhodes Scholarship? So you can say more less than a 1 year. Click on save and next. Now this is the personal details section. So we'll just enter these details here. Prefer first name and last name, and then date of birth. Now you'll have to mention your passport here, valid passport. We'll mention that and it will be uploaded here. You can see. Now select the gender, preferred pronouns, and then address, town, province, and zip code, then country, and preferred address if same, so you can mention, or if you wish to change, you can. Now contact number, here you have to mention, and then phone number. After that, primary email will be there, secondary email, then social media if you have, you can enter, else you can skip and click on save and next. Now provide a scan of your valid passport. So again, you'll have to upload that. You'll have to upload some documents multiple times, so you don't need to hesitate. You just submit them. Then, if you have dual citizenship, you have to mention that, and country of birthplace and place of birth, then country of residence and state, then from which dates you have been there resident of. You can mention your date of birth, and to date you can mention the current date. Tap on save and next. Okay, save and next. Now this is the education history. First, you will have to upload transcripts of your bachelor certificate. So we'll upload that. And now institution name you can mention here. And then start date. And then completion date. And qualification you have done here, you can mention that. And category and subjects. After that, I have completed this degree. And then secondary school, upload the certificate of that. So transcripts must be with you, and mention the school name from dates you attended this school, and till date you mentioned it, and then academic qualification achieved, higher secondary education, and click on save and next. Now upload your CV. Any internships you have, you can upload that. And this is the CV section. If you wished, you can create it here, or you can directly upload your photograph here. Now let's upload a photo item here. I consent, outlined, mention information here. And once it is done, you can see, tap on save and next. We are par with the 53% of the application process. And now is the reference section. Your first name, last name, your email address, then type academic, send invitation, title, first name, last name, email address, then type, send invitation. So minimum of 4 are required here. So one by one you will have to uh, mention this, send invitation, and all 4 references must be submitted. Then type, send invitation. Done with all 4, save and next. Guidance. So now personal statement you have to mention here. Agree. Please tell us which of the following have assisted you. So I did not receive any help, or you can say proposed course plan. You can mention it here. And year 2. Then scholarships, if you have any, you can mention that. Then academic statement. Who helped you? You can mention this and click on save and next. Now, relationship of parent guardian, you can mention that here. Highest level of education they have. Second, uh, you can mention all this here. Tertiary funding, uh, you can see. Now, previously, none. Are you aware of this? So no, we are not. Then English is the language. And then what are the courses that you were taught in your school? Any scheduled class you belong to? What's your religion? You can mention that here. Stats of your family income, and located, you can mention that. Now interview, uh, you need to answer certain questions here. Why did you apply? You can mention it. Tap on save and next. Now interview policy, agree to terms and conditions, you'll have to follow it. Now any notes you wish to submit else, you can confirm all the application agreements. Now full name and date, so you'll have to mention it here. So mention all the dates here. And then clap on save and next. So there are some issues, you'll have to fix them. First is the there was an error with this field, secondary email, so we'll have to update it. And tap on save and next. Let me go to review directly. Now personal statement, there is an issue. Which course would you be for the year 1? Okay, here you have to mention. And let me save and next. Now go to review again. We are almost ready. You can check the review of the application and tap on submit once you accept the revision. You can see your application was successfully submitted. You can track the status of the application from the application dashboard. So we have completed this. Go back to the home page here, and you can see application submitted, Rhodes Scholar, updated few minutes ago, and you can see PDF to download here. And you can edit the application in case some applications might be there, which if you wish, in case before the deadline, you can edit. But once you edit, you need to resubmit the application. As of now, we are not doing anything like this, and we have our application already submitted here. In case you have any confusions, ask us in the comment section below, or write down on go to our website fullscholarships.net, contact us from that, and our team will assist you. In the meantime, you'll also receive an email that your application is successfully submitted. You can see Rhodes Scholarship application submitted, and successful submission email is mandatory for you to receive this, because without knowing, having a knowledge of submission, you cannot track the application later. Else, if you in your dashboard it shows submitted, then you don't need to worry. That's it. That's it for today for this session, and I hope you have no doubts now left. In case you have any confusions, go to our website fullscholarships.net. Contact us from that. Seek support. Our team is there to assist you. I'm signing off of fullscholarships.net. Keep watching. Have a nice day ahead.